Congratulations. This message is for you. Yes, absolutely for you. If your eyes are reading these words right now, then understand that God hasn't brought you here without reason. The pain that's been suppressed in your heart for days, the tears that have silently flowed from your eyes for many nights, the weight that's been breaking your heart for many months is about to end. Because God is saying that whatever you ask for, whatever you desire, whatever your heart's true calling is, you will receive it. You've lost so much. People misunderstood you, disregarded your feelings, betrayed your trust, and took advantage of your goodness. At times, you felt as if even God had given up on you. But the truth is, just when you felt alone, God was preparing a path for you that you never imagined. Your every prayer has been heard. Your every tear has been accounted for. The door to the unfulfilled desire that has been closed in your heart for years is about to open. Today, God wants to announce to you a message. That announcement is that the wheel of your destiny has begun to turn. Doors you thought were closed are about to open. People who abandoned you are about to understand your worth. Dreams you thought were shattered are about to revive. And most importantly, the thing your heart desires most, the one you miss every day, is moving toward you. A miracle is about to enter your life that will bring tears of joy to your eyes. You yourself will be incredulous at how everything has changed so quickly. The path that appears dark today will appear full of light in a few days. Those who consider you weak after seeing your condition today will be the ones who will tell you your success story tomorrow. Because when God decides to give, it doesn't take long for their life to change. For a long time, you've been carrying a question in your heart. When will it finally be my turn? When will happiness finally come into my life? When will my struggles finally end? God says that time is not far off. The void in your life is about to be filled. The void you feel every day is about to be fulfilled. The dreams you've dreamed while staying awake at night are slowly becoming reality. Remember, sometimes God makes us wait because it wants to give us something greater than we imagined. If certain things didn't come your way on time, it doesn't mean they weren't meant for you. It just means that the right time for them was still to come, and now that right time is moving toward you. So keep your heart strong. Keep hope alive, because your story isn't over. The most beautiful chapter of your story is about to begin. God also wants to tell you to stop being afraid. Don't worry about being heartbroken again, about having everything taken away again, because no one can take away what has been written for you. Your happiness is coming your way. Your success is coming your way. Your respect, your love, your progress, your dreams, everything is moving toward you. Just keep a little faith. And when that day comes, when that great news knocks at your door, when the miracle you've been waiting for so many years unfolds before your eyes, you'll look back and say that every pain was necessary. Every tear was necessary. Every wait was necessary. Because if it hadn't been for that struggle, today's joy wouldn't have been so special. So smile. Walk with your head held high. Tell your heart that everything is going to be fine now because God has chosen your name. And when God chooses someone's name, miracles unimaginable happen in their life. Whatever you ask for, whatever you desire, you'll receive it soon, and with such beauty that your heart will be filled with gratitude. And now God is telling you to prepare your heart, because what's coming is greater than you can imagine. Sometimes you felt like your voice wasn't reaching anyone. You looked up at the sky in the dark of night and spoke your heart out, but there was no answer. You tried to smile, even though you were broken inside. You presented yourself as strong to others, even though your heart was filled with pain. But today, God wants to reassure you that not a single tear of yours was wasted. The obstacles you faced, the people who left you, the opportunities you missed, all of them were for a reason. At the time, you felt unfairly treated. But today, God is telling you that it wasn't bringing you down. Rather, it was preparing you for heights you never dared to reach. Some people find small joys quickly, but for some, God holds great joys in store, and you are one of those people. Very soon, a turning point will come in your life where everything will seem to change. The phone call you've been waiting for will arrive. The work you've worked hard for will bear fruit. The relationship you've prayed for with all your heart will see light. And if you have a dream in your heart that you've kept hidden from the world, know that God has heard it too. Invisible forces are working to bring your dreams to fruition. You may not believe it now, but in the coming days, some events will occur that will shake you to your core. At first, you'll think it's all coincidence, but gradually you'll understand that this isn't a coincidence, but a sign from God. The right people will come into your life, the right opportunities will open up, and things that have been stalled for a long time will suddenly gain momentum. You will feel as if an invisible hand is guiding you. God also says, don't hold on to your past pain anymore. Let go of those who didn't understand you. Forgive those who didn't value you. For those who carry the burden of their past cannot grasp the gifts of the future. New joys are about to arrive, so make room in your heart, lighten your mind, and believe that what is coming your way is greater and more beautiful than all your past sorrows. Remember, the darkest night is followed by the most beautiful dawn, and your dawn is not far away. The chapter of your life that was filled with struggle, waiting, and tears is slowly coming to an end. Now a new chapter is about to begin, filled with hope, respect, love, success, and the happiness your heart has dreamed of for years. When that moment arrives, you will realize that God was never against you. It was always with you. It wasn't letting you fall, but simply waiting for the right moment. And now that time has come. So banish the fear from your heart, rekindle your dreams, let your hopes soar, because God's declaration is clear. Your life is about to change. Your prayers have been answered, and whatever you ask for with all your heart, whatever you desire with all your faith, is coming your way. Very soon, the smile you've shed countless tears for will be on your face. Very soon, your eyes will be filled with tears of joy, not of pain but of triumph. Very soon you'll say to yourself, the wait was long, but what I received was more beautiful than I expected. Listen, if right now your heart is beating with a desire you haven't told anyone, if you have a dream you've kept hidden, God knows that secret too. You've repeatedly felt like nothing will change. Perhaps this is life. Perhaps you'll have to live with this pain. But today, God is whispering a message. Don't give up, because your greatest triumph lies just beyond your most difficult times. How many times have you started this work with full faith, only to end up disappointed? How many times have you done good for people, only to receive pain in return? How many times have you worked hard for your dreams, but success went to someone else? Your heart broke, your faith wavered, your hopes faltered, but you kept going. This is your greatest strength. And God says that miracles are destined for those who persist, even when broken. Very soon, a time will come in your life when you will have to look back again and again. You will remember your old days. You will remember those nights when you cried yourself to sleep. You will remember those days when you had no one to support you. And then you will look back at your present life, and your eyes will fill with tears, because you will understand that God has not abandoned you. He was preparing to take you to where you were meant to be. God is watching how many times you've hidden your pain and made others laugh, how many times you have broken yourself but were taking care of someone else, how many times you've put your own needs aside and prioritized your family, your loved ones, and your relationships. Your sacrifice has been seen. Your patience has been seen, your goodness has been seen, and now the time is coming when you will be rewarded. A change is about to come in your life that will not only change your circumstances but also your thinking. You won't be as weak as before. You won't feel weak as before, because when a person overcomes their greatest test, a new power is born within them. That same power is awakening within you now. You may not feel it now, but your soul has become stronger than ever. God also says that some of those who left you will return. Those who didn't value you will understand your importance. But your heart won't be the same at that time, because by then, you will have learned that your worth isn't determined by someone else's opinion. Your worth is determined by your struggles, your goodness, and the beauty of your soul. And this is what will set you apart in the future. Very soon, good news will enter your life that will bring smiles to the faces of your entire family. It will feel as if a door that had been closed for a long time has suddenly opened. like the first rain falling on dry land, like the sun suddenly rising in the darkest night. Your heart will remember that moment again and again because it will be the answer to your struggles. So, starting today, complain less and trust more, fear less and hope more, tear less and smile more. Because the energy of God is moving towards you. Your destiny is changing. New paths are being created for you. And what seems impossible today could become your most beautiful reality tomorrow. Remember, sometimes miracles don't come with a fanfare. They come slowly. First, they offer a small sign. Then, they offer a small opportunity. Then, they awaken a new hope. And in no time, they transform your entire life. That same time is about to come in your life too. So prepare your heart, for God has called your name. And when God calls someone's name, nothing can stop their destiny from changing. Very soon, you will receive what you've spent countless sleepless nights waiting for. Very soon, you will hear what you've been waiting for years. And very soon, your heart will tell you that behind every wait, there was a beautiful reason, and behind every pain, a great miracle lurked. And now, God wants to tell you something that might bring tears to your eyes. You always felt that your life was harder than others. When you saw someone succeed, your heart surely wondered, when will my turn come? When you see someone happy, your mind surely wonders, will such a day ever come in my life? And when you sat alone and felt your pain, you felt that perhaps your voice was not reaching anyone. But today, God is saying that your voice has always been heard. Your every call has been recorded, and what was written for you is now slowly moving towards you. You'll be surprised to learn that the things you considered your defeats were actually preparations for your victory. The people who abandoned you taught you to be stronger. The circumstances that made you cry taught you patience. The paths you walked alone made you realize your own power. If you're wiser, stronger, and a deeper person today, it's because of the struggles you've endured. And those struggles will become the stepping stones to your success. Very soon, your life will change so much that you won't believe your own eyes. Work that had been stalling repeatedly will suddenly begin to move forward. The door that was closing again and again will open. The dream that seemed to be shattered again and again will begin to come true. And those who said you couldn't do it will one day tell your story to others. This is not an ordinary time. This is a time when God is preparing to give your destiny a new direction. Perhaps you are currently harboring the pain of a relationship. Perhaps there is someone you truly loved, but in return, you only received waiting. Perhaps there is a dream for which you risked everything, but it has not yet been fulfilled. Perhaps there is a problem that is breaking you from within every day. God says, just be patient a little longer, because the most beautiful sunrises happen exactly when the night is darkest. Your night is also now coming to an end. A day will come when you will remember your old days and cry, but your tears will not be of pain, they will be tears of joy. You might think, if I had given up then, if I had broken down then, if I had given up then, I might never have seen this day. So, don't hold whatever is happening right now against yourself. Sometimes life takes us through winding paths to get to where our true destination lies. God also says that an energy is building around you that will propel you toward a new beginning. You will find new opportunities, new people, new joys, and most importantly, you will begin to believe in yourself again. You will dream again. You will smile again. You will love life again. Because the most beautiful chapter of your life is yet to be written. Remember, every tear has a price, every wait has a result, every prayer has an answer, and God has a special gift for every good person. Your gift is also headed your way. It's on its way. It's looking for you. And when it enters your life, you'll realize that God never forgot you. So tonight, when you look up at the sky, don't see fear, see hope. Don't see lack, see the abundance to come. Don't see defeat, see the victory to come. Because God's announcement is clear. A season of joy is about to arrive in your life. The answer to what you've truly asked for is heading your way, and you're about to receive something even more beautiful than what you've ever lost. Very soon, and at exactly the right time. And listen, If right now your heart is wondering, how long will you have to wait? How long will you have to struggle? How long will you have to hold yourself together? Then God wants to give you a sign. Your wait is now in its final stages. The time is not far when events will unfold in your life that will convince you that a power above is watching you every moment. You felt like your story had stopped, but the truth is, the most beautiful part of your story hasn't even begun. Many times you've told your heart not to hope anymore, not to dream anymore, not to wait for a miracle, but your heart still hopes, your soul still believes, and that's why God is sending you this message today. For those who keep hope alive until their last breath, fate opens doors they never imagined possible. Something similar is about to happen in your life. Very soon, news will enter your life that will bring a genuine smile to your face after a long time. It may be related to work, a relationship, a dream, or a desire you've held dear for years. When that moment arrives, your heart will freeze for a moment. You'll feel as if it's a dream, but it won't be a dream. It will be the new reality of your life. Do you remember the nights when you cried into your pillow? How many times have you told yourself you had no more strength left? How many times have you pretended to smile in front of people while being completely broken inside? God has seen it all. It has heard your silence too. He has felt even those tears of yours that no one else saw. And now He will not let you go empty-handed. A turning point is about to come in your life where you will understand that being late is the same as being dark. Sometimes things come late, but when they do, they are so beautiful that a person forgets all his past pain. Something similar is about to happen to you too. What you receive will not be just a joy. It will be the light that will restore your broken faith. It will make you realize that your patience was not in vain. Now God wants you to open the doors of your heart again. Revive your dreams. Start believing in yourself again. Because the times ahead are not ordinary for you. This is the time when the fruits of your hard work will be visible. This is the time when your prayers will take shape. This is the time when your luck will start to favor you. And this is the time when you will realize that miracles truly do happen. You may not have everything today. Circumstances may not be in your favor today. The path may seem difficult today. But remember, the destination always comes to those who do not give up in the face of difficulties. You have made it this far. This means that you have the power within you that will carry you forward. And when the power of God meets your hard work, even the impossible becomes possible. One day you will look back and say, "It's good I didn't give up. It's good I didn't lose hope. It's good I kept the faith. Because if I had broken down then, I would never have seen this beautiful destination." This will be the day when tears of joy will fill your eyes, and your heart will be filled with gratitude. So, from today, let go of fear, let go of worry. Stop wondering why this happened to you. Now, just remember that God is working for you. Circumstances are changing, paths are being created, opportunities are being created, and a chapter is about to open in your life that will give meaning to all the past sorrows, all the struggles, and all the tears. Very soon, you will receive what you have longed for. Very soon, the light you have dreamed of will shine in your life. And very soon, you will smile and say, "God has truly heard me." And now, God tells you to put your hand on your heart and ask yourself, are you truly ready to accept the happiness that is coming your way? Because sometimes, a person becomes so accustomed to suffering that when happiness knocks at their door, they cannot believe it can happen to them. But this time, what is about to happen is for you. This is not someone else's story, it's your story. This isn't someone else's miracle, it's your own. For a long time, you've been searching for a sign in your life. You felt like everything was at a standstill, like a clock ticking. But your destiny has stayed the same. You've seen people move forward. You've seen dreams come true. Something is about to come into your life that will not only change your circumstances, but also your way of thinking. You'll realize that what you lost wasn't meant to break you, but to strengthen you. The people who left you weren't your destination. The doors that closed weren't meant for you. And the paths you didn't find were meant to lead you to the path that was truly destined for you. God wants you to understand that your soul is powerful. Despite all you've endured, you're still standing here today. You're still dreaming. You're still hoping. You're still not giving up. This is your greatest victory. Many people give up along the way, but you've persevered until the end. For those who persevere, victory isn't just a possibility, it becomes a certain outcome. Very soon, a moment will come in your life when you'll feel as if everything has suddenly changed. The things you've struggled with for years will gradually become easier. The problems that robbed you of sleep will begin to find solutions. Those who once ignored you will begin to look at you with respect. And most importantly, your own heart will learn to smile again. Remember, the most beautiful things in the world aren't those that come easily. The most beautiful things are those for which a person has endured, struggled, shed tears, and yet still not given up faith. That's why your coming happiness will be so special, because behind it lies a long story of your struggle. When that happiness comes into your life, it won't be just an achievement. It will be the reward for your courage. Now is the time when you must trust yourself more than ever. Don't minimize your dreams. Don't suppress your desires. Confidently place what you truly desire before God, because sometimes our biggest mistake is to dream smaller than we can. But God is reminding you that much more is destined for you than you can even imagine. And when in the coming days you find unexpected joy, great news, a closed door opens, an unfulfilled dream is fulfilled, remember that moment. Remember that there was a time when you were crying, when you were broken, when you couldn't see anything, and yet God was working for you. Because the truth is, God can sometimes delay, but it never ignores your hard work, your goodness, and your prayers. So smile because your story isn't over yet. Smile because the most beautiful chapter of your life is yet to come. Smile because something more beautiful than what you lost is coming your way. And smile because God has good news in store for you that will fill your heart with joy. It will bring tears to your eyes and make you say, "Not such a beautiful ending, but such a beautiful new beginning was destined for me." And now, as you read this message, if your eyes are moistening, if your heart beats a little faster, if you feel as if these words are speaking directly to your soul, then understand that this is no coincidence. God is trying to awaken you. It is reminding you that you are not the kind of person who should give up. You are the kind who must fight to the end, because your victory is yet to be written. Many times, you must have sat alone in your room and wondered, why is my life so difficult? I haven't done any harm to anyone, yet why have I faced so many struggles? I've always helped others, yet why have I always suffered pain? And to be honest, you didn't find the answers to these questions at the time, because all you saw was pain. But slowly, you'll begin to understand that every test in your life was meant to elevate you to a height where, upon reaching it, you'll only be able to smile at your past pain. God sees that you're exhausted. It knows you've shouldered a burden beyond your capacity. It's seen how many times you've hidden your tears, how many times you've pretended to be strong in front of others, even though deep inside, you were utterly broken. But now that time is about to end. A period of relief is about to begin in your life. You won't just struggle anymore. You'll also get its fruits. You won't just wait. You'll also get the results. You won't just dream. You'll also see their reality. Very soon, a person, an opportunity, or good news will come into your life that will fill the emptiness in your heart. You'll feel as if the first rain has fallen on land that has been dry for years, as if someone has lifted a heavy burden from your shoulders that you've been carrying alone. You'll feel that life has finally started smiling with you. And that day you will understand that sometimes the most beautiful things come to those who have waited the longest. Remember, your story is at its most crucial juncture. Everything that is happening right now is not to break you, but to prepare you. Because God strengthens a person before bestowing them with great responsibility, great success, and great happiness, and you have been going through that very preparation for the past several years. Now the test is about to end. Now the results are about to come. Some changes are about to happen in your life that you will not be able to stop even if you wanted to, because they are part of your destiny. The pain of the people who left your life will gradually subside. The regret of the opportunities you missed will also disappear, because what is coming will be so great that your focus will be on the future, not the past. You will realize for the first time that the future can truly be more beautiful than the past. And when that day comes, you will hold in your hands the thing for which you prayed so much. When you have that smile on your face that you shed so many tears for, when your heart feels the joy it has waited so long for, then you will look up at the sky and say just one thing: thank you. Thank you for the strength that keeps me from breaking down. Thank you for the struggles that made me stronger. Thank you for the weight that taught me patience, and thank you for the miracle that changed my entire world. So, right now, in this moment, make a promise to your heart. No matter what the circumstances, no matter how difficult the path, no matter whether people support you or abandon you, you will not give up hope. You will not lose faith. You will not let your dreams die. Because the energy of God is working all around you, invisibly, quietly, but steadily, and very soon you will see its results. The chapter of your life that was filled with only pain is coming to an end, and a new chapter is about to begin. One filled with happiness, accomplishments, respect, love, and everything you ever imagined in your heart. So get ready, because the time to receive what you ask for, what you desire, what your heart desires, is closer than ever. And now God is about to tell you something that will ignite a new light in your heart. Perhaps right now you feel that much in your life is incomplete. Perhaps you don't have everything you ever imagined. Perhaps there are still some wounds in your heart that haven't fully healed. But God says that unfinished stories don't stay unfinished forever. Some stories stop so that their next chapter can become even more beautiful than the first, and your story is at that very juncture. You never imagined that the circumstances that made you cry the most would one day become your greatest strength. Those who considered you weak will one day be amazed by your success. Those who mocked your dreams will discuss your achievements, and those who abandoned you will realize what a precious person they have lost. Time responds to everyone, but its way is very quiet and profound. God says that an energy is now entering your life that will gradually accelerate everything that has been stalled. Long-stalled work will find a way forward. Where there was despair, hope will arise. Where there was fear, courage will emerge. And where there was emptiness, happiness will begin to fill the void. This change will not be sudden, but it will be so certain that you will feel that your world is no longer the same. Very soon, you will receive a sign that will touch your heart deeply. It could be news, an opportunity, an encounter, or a miracle you had given up hope for. At that moment, you will realize that God always waits for the right time. It never hurries, but it never makes mistakes either. And when it gives far more than one can imagine. Remember, your soul is not ordinary. You are one of those who have not been given easy paths by life, but have certainly been given the opportunity to grow stronger. You are one of those who have felt pain but chosen to give love instead of inflicting pain on others. You are one of those who have seen disappointment but still have not given up hope. And for such people, God always has a special gift. A day will come when everything you have imagined for years will appear before your eyes. That day, you will remember your old days. You will remember how you did not give up even in difficult times. You will remember how many times you were broken, but still got back up. And in that moment you will understand that your true victory was not reaching the destination, but in saving yourself from losing yourself along the way. God wants you to pay attention to your words from today. Don't tell yourself, "I can't do it." Don't tell yourself, "I have bad luck." Don't tell yourself, "Nothing good will ever happen to me." Because your words are also energy, and from today, you must change your energy. From today, you must tell yourself, "I am worthy. I am worthy of happiness. I am worthy of success." Don't close the doors to your heart. Let the past be past. Let the broken be broken. Let go of those who didn't understand you, because your future is bigger than the people and circumstances that hurt you. You often look back at your wounds, but God wants you to look forward now, because ahead lies everything your soul has been waiting for years. You probably don't even remember how many times you suppressed your feelings without telling anyone. How many times you remained silent simply because you thought no one would understand you. How many times you hid your pain behind a smile so as not to upset your loved ones. But God has heard your every silence, felt your every tear, witnessed your every night, as you vacillated between hope and despair. And now it is saying that your patience will not be wasted. Very soon, a change will come to your life that will not be felt gradually, but in a way that shakes your heart. You will wake up in the morning and feel something shift. Your thinking is changing. Your confidence is returning. Your energy is stronger than before. And most importantly, you are finding the courage to dream again. This will be the sign that God has opened the door to a new chapter in your life. You may not have as much money as you would like. You may not have the peace you seek in your relationships. Your mind may be filled with many questions. But remember, the greatest power of any storm is not the destruction it wreaks, but the clear new dawn it brings after it. The storm in your life is now drawing to a close, and the morning that follows will be the brightest of your life. God wants you not to underestimate yourself. You have no idea how much power you possess within you. The circumstances you faced could have broken any ordinary person, but you're still standing, you're still dreaming, you're still believing. This is your greatest victory, and it's why in the future you'll receive what few others receive, the true reward of your hard work, your patience, and your goodness. One day, your home will resonate with joy. Your face will bear the smile that's been missing for years. Your heart will hold the peace you've long sought, and your eyes will sparkle with the radiance only seen in those who have risen from darkness to light. That day, you'll remember your past struggles, and only one thing will emerge from your heart: thank you. Because if I hadn't walked those difficult paths, I would never have understood the value of this destination today. And listen, if right now you feel that your prayers aren't being answered, remove that illusion from your mind. No true prayer is ever wasted. Every true call is answered. Every tear is accounted for. Every patience is rewarded. And for every good heart, there's a special blessing. Your blessing is on its way. It's headed your way. And when it enters your life, you'll realize that the wait, though long, was completely worth it. So, from today, put faith in your heart, not fear, not lacking in your mind. Imagine prosperity. Feel excitement, not anxiety, about your future, because God is about to give you a new direction, a new beginning, an opportunity that could change the story of your life forever. Very soon, that moment will come in your life when you will look up at the sky, smile and say, "Now I understand the purpose of every trial I've had. Now I understand that behind every tear of mine was a blessing. Now I understand that when God prepares something great for a person, it first strengthens them. And now you are bigger than ever before, more miraculous than ever before." And now God wants to tell you about the turning point that is about to come in your life very soon. This will be no ordinary turning point. This will be the moment when the course of your life changes. Things that seem impossible to you today could become your greatest reality tomorrow. Dreams that exist only in your imagination could become real tomorrow. Because God has plans for you that your mind cannot even fully comprehend. You have lost so much in your life. Some relationships broke, some loved ones drifted away, some dreams remained unfulfilled, and some hopes were buried in the dust of time. But every time life knocked you down, you rose again. Every time circumstances tried to weaken you, you picked yourself up. And every time you felt like there was nothing left, a tiny spark of hope burned deep within you. That same spark has become your greatest strength today. God says that in the coming days, some people will enter your life who will make your journey easier. They will support you when you are tired of fighting alone. They will make you realize that there is still goodness in the world. And most importantly, they will make you realize your own worth. Because sometimes, a person forgets their own goodness, but the right people remind them of their true identity. Very soon, a dawn will come in your life when you will feel different from before. Your mind will be light. A smile will appear on your face for no reason. You will feel a strange confidence within you, and all this will happen because your soul will sense that change has begun. This will be the change you have waited for countless nights. This will be the change for which you have prayed with your eyes closed so many times. Remember, life's greatest joys often come when a person is close to giving up hope. When they think nothing will change, fate suddenly takes a turn. So, if today you feel like everything is on hold, don't despair. Perhaps God is preparing something so grand for you that waiting for the right time is necessary, because things that come quickly are often ordinary, but things that come late are life-changing. Your story is not yet incomplete. Your struggle has not yet been in vain. Your prayers have not yet gone unheard. God is working for you every moment, invisibly, silently, but with full force. And when the results are revealed to you, you will understand why some things did not come to you on time, because they were reserved for you at the right time. One day you will look back on your old days and be amazed at how much you endured. You won't believe you were ever so sad, because at that moment, there will be so much light in your life that even the memories of darkness will fade. This is the law of life. No storm lasts forever. No pain lasts forever. No struggle lasts forever. But the person who maintains faith even in the midst of struggle, their victory is always remembered. So keep your heart strong. Keep your dreams alive. Don't let your faith weaken, because a chapter in your life is about to open, in which you will find not only opportunities but also respect, love, success, and the peace your soul has been searching for years. And when that day comes, when true happiness will shine on your face, when laughter will echo in your home, when peace will fill your heart, and when tears of gratitude will fill your eyes, then you will look up at the sky, smile, and say, "Now I understand that God could never have forgotten me. He was simply making my story so beautiful that when His miracle came into my life, its radiance would forever live in my heart, and that miracle is now closer than ever. And now God is about to make an announcement to you that will fill your heart with hope. This announcement is not just words. It is the message of the energy that is slowly creating a new world around you. Perhaps today you still feel something missing in your life. Perhaps some of your desires still remain unfulfilled. But God says that unfulfilled desires do not remain unfulfilled forever. Some desires require time, patience, and faith before they can be fulfilled. And your desires have now reached the doorstep of that fulfillment. You have fought the battle of your heart alone for a long time. Many times you felt that no one understood your struggle. No one saw the pain hidden behind your smile. No one heard the fear buried in your heart. But today God wants you to realize that every emotion, every sigh, every hope, and every prayer of yours has been felt. Nothing has been overlooked. Everything you've endured has become the foundation of your future. The time is now approaching when positive changes will begin to appear in your life, one after another. First, you'll receive small signs. Then, opportunities you never imagined will emerge. Then, suddenly, you'll realize that paths that once seemed closed are opening up. People who once ignored you are beginning to appreciate you. Circumstances that once held you back are now propelling you forward. This will be the moment when you realize that God's plan was always greater than you imagined. Remember, when life tests you the most, it is also preparing to give you the greatest gifts. This is exactly what has happened to you. You weren't held back because you weren't worthy. You were held back because something extraordinary was being prepared for you. Your destination is not ordinary. Your story is not ordinary, and therefore, your success will not be ordinary. Very soon, happiness will enter your life that will not only last for a few moments but will transform your very way of thinking. God wants you to empower your faith more than your fear, because fear will always pull you back, but faith will propel you forward. You must remember again and again that your story is not over. The chapter that was causing you the most pain is coming to an end, and the chapter that is about to begin holds new hopes, new opportunities, new relationships, and new successes. One day you will remember your past and tears will well up in your eyes, but those tears will not be of sadness. They will be tears of knowing that you didn't give up. You kept the faith, you waited, and in the end, you received everything your heart truly desired. That day, you will understand that there was a reason behind every delay. There was a purpose behind every obstacle, and a blessing hidden behind every struggle. So, from today on, instill in your heart the belief that something beautiful is about to come into your life. It is moving towards you. It is seeking you. And when it enters your life, you will realize that it wasn't just a joy. This was the answer to your entire journey. It was the reward for your patience. It was the fruit of your prayers. And it was the reward for the love you gave to the world. And now God wants to reveal to you the secret you've been trying to understand for so long. You kept wondering, why have so many trials come into my life? Why did I have to wait so long? Why did my dreams take so long to come true? But now, slowly, the veil that has been hidden from your eyes is about to be lifted. Very soon, you will begin to understand the meaning of those events in your life that you once considered misfortune. The truth is that everything that happened in your life shaped you into the person you are today. If those difficult days hadn't come, you might not have known your own strength. If those painful moments hadn't come, you might not have learned to understand the pain of others. If those failures hadn't occurred, you might never have realized the true value of success. That's why today, God wants you to stop fighting your past, because your past wasn't your enemy, it was your teacher. Very soon, a time will come in your life when every morning will bring you new hope. The things you've only imagined until now will slowly begin to become reality. Only imagined. They will gradually become reality. The circumstances around you will change. People's behavior will change. Opportunities will increase. And most importantly, your inner energy will change. Because when the light of hope awakens within a person, the whole world appears different to them. God also says that some blessings are about to come into your life that you didn't even ask for. Sometimes we only ask for what we see, but God also gives us what we need. So, in the future, you may find some joys you never imagined. A new beginning, a new opportunity, a new relationship, a new success, or an experience that will completely change your life. All you have to do is keep your faith alive, no matter what the circumstances may seem, no matter what the world says, no matter how long the path seems. You have to remember that your journey is not in vain. Every step is taking you closer to your destination. Every day is bringing you closer to the miracle that God has promised you. And listen, if you ever feel like you have no strength left, just remember your old days. Remember the difficulties you've overcome. Remember how many times you fell but got back up. Remember how many times your heart was broken, yet you never stopped loving. This is your true strength. This is why God won't let you lose. A day will come when there will be laughter in your home. There will be peace in your mind. There will be a sparkle in your eyes and contentment in your heart. That day you will understand that waiting was never a punishment. It was a preparation that makes you worthy of the happiness that is about to enter your life. Your soul has long awaited an answer, and now that answer is heading your way. Slowly but surely, just as the sun rises after every night, so too will light come into your life. Just as dry land comes back to life after the first rain, so too will your heart be filled with new hope. So today, let go of worry, let go of fear, let go of worrying about what might go wrong. Now just trust that whatever happens will be in your best interest, because the most beautiful chapter in the story God has written for you is about to begin. And when that chapter unfolds, when your dreams will come true before your eyes, when the answers to your prayers are in your hands, you will look up at the sky, smile, and say, "Now I understand why I had to wait so long. What was in store for me was not ordinary. It was the greatest blessing of my life. And that blessing is now very, very close to you." And now God wants to give you not a final message, but a message of a new beginning, because your story has reached a point where the distance between darkness and light has become very small. End quote. You have waited so long that sometimes you even doubted yourself. Sometimes you think, perhaps I am not destined for the happiness I imagine. But today, God says with complete confidence that your destiny is not just destined for happiness, but joys that will make all your past sorrows seem small. The biggest mistake of your life wasn't that you trusted. Your greatest strength was that you trusted. No matter how harsh the world becomes, a path is always made for those who don't stop believing. And you are one of those people who kept their faith alive even after it was shattered. So today God wants to tell you that the light of your soul has now become so strong that it is about to end the darkness in your life. Very soon, some such events will happen in your life which will seem small at first glance, but those very events will change your entire world. A meeting, an opportunity, a decision, a message, a piece of news, anything can change the course of your life. So, in the coming days, pay close attention to every little thing, honor every opportunity, approach every new door with an open mind, because sometimes God sends big miracles in the form of small signs. The time is about to come in your life when you will feel proud of yourself. You will realize that all the battles you fought were not in vain. You will understand that every defeat prepared you for victory. Every failure showed you the right direction, and every tear sowed the seeds of new happiness. When this understanding sinks into your heart, your entire perspective will change. God says that the time of scarcity in your life is slowly coming to an end. Now you must cultivate a sense of prosperity within yourself. You must make yourself feel worthy. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of respect. You are worthy of success. You are worthy of all the beautiful things you have dreamed of for years. Because when a person begins to believe they are worthy, God begins to open new doors for them. One day, those around you will be amazed by your smile. They will wonder where this peace came from. They won't know that this peace didn't come overnight. It's the result of countless nights spent crying and refusing to give up. It's the result of struggles when you hold yourself together even when broken. It's the result of the faith you kept alive even in the most difficult times. And when that day comes when your heart is filled with joy, when your home is filled with happiness and prosperity, when contentment shines on your face, you will remember your old days. You will remember those moments when you thought nothing good would ever happen. And then you will smile because you will understand that life wasn't against you. It was preparing you. So, tonight, free your heart from worry. Give peace to your mind. Let your dreams soar again, because the energy of God is flowing in your favor. Circumstances are changing. Times are changing, and the wheels of your destiny are slowly turning in the direction where happiness, opportunity, love, respect, and success await you. Very soon, you will feel as if a new sun has risen in your life, as if a door that had been closed for years has opened, as if a heavy stone has been lifted from your heart. And that day, you will say with complete confidence, I waited, I believed, I did not give up, and finally, God has given me everything my soul has yearned for, and this beginning is now closer than ever, closer than you dreamed, closer than you imagined, and more powerful than you believed. And now, God wants to whisper something that your soul has been waiting to hear for so long. After struggling as much as you have in your life, many people give up. Many people bury their dreams. Many people believe that there is nothing good left for them. But you are still here. You are still hoping. You still keep a tiny light burning in your heart. And that's why the times ahead are going to be extraordinary for you. Sometimes God takes a person to a point where they feel there's no way forward. And at that very moment, a new path opens. A path they never imagined. Your life is also standing at that very crossroads. You may only see closed doors right now, but God is seeing the doors that are about to open for you. You may be seeing your troubles right now, but God is seeing your coming successes. You may be feeling your tears right now, but God is seeing your coming smile. And now God wants to tell you a truth that, once understood, will forever diminish the fear within you. You've been thinking again and again, what if my wish isn't fulfilled? What if my dream remains unfulfilled? What if I don't get what I've been waiting for? But today God says, think about it. What if you get everything you've truly desired? What if the door you've been waiting for years opens? What if that good news actually comes into your life? Your whole life will change. And that change is coming your way now. You've spent a large part of your life waiting. Sometimes waiting for an opportunity. Sometimes waiting for a relationship. Sometimes waiting for success. Sometimes waiting for the day when you'll have a smile on your face without any worries. But every wait has an end. After every night, there's a morning dot. After every dry season, rain comes. And after every struggle, a chapter of success begins. Your life is also a part of this rule. You are no exception. The time has already been written for you. when luck will appear to be on your side. God is watching how many times, even with a broken heart, you prayed for others. How many times, despite being troubled yourself, you supported someone else. How many times, despite having little, you never stopped sharing. This is the energy that will now return to you multiplied. For there is a law of this universe. Whoever gives love receives love in return. Whoever gives respect receives respect in return. Whoever is patient is sure to receive its reward. Very soon, you will begin to receive signs that you will be unable to ignore. Some things will suddenly start to turn in your favor. Some people will help you from whom you never expected anything. Some opportunities will arise that never before appeared, and then you will feel as if an invisible force is clearing the path for you. This will be the moment when your faith will become stronger. Remember, sometimes life doesn't empty us, it creates space. The people who left, the opportunities you missed, the dreams you shattered, may have left because they had to make way for something better in your life. It hurt at the time, and it hurt a lot. But in the future, when you look back, you'll realize that every departure paved the way for a new beginning. Now cultivate the feeling in your heart that you're ready. Ready for the love you've imagined. Ready for the success you've worked for. Ready for the respect you deserve. Ready for the prosperity that wants to enter your life. Because when a person is ready, God doesn't delay in giving. One day, you'll remember your old days. You'll remember the time when you read this message and wondered, can my life really change? And then you'll look at your current situation. You'll see the smile on your face. You'll see the joys in your life, and tears of gratitude will flow from your eyes, because then you'll realize that every difficult day was meant to bring you to this moment. So today, give your soul the confidence that your time is coming. It's coming very fast. Circumstances are changing. Energy is shifting. Opportunities are brewing. And the chapter of your story you've waited years for is slowly unfolding. You just have to keep going. Keep the faith. Don't let the light in your heart go out, because the gift God has prepared for you is greater than you imagined. It's more beautiful than your hopes and more powerful than all your past sorrows. And now God wants to touch that corner of your heart where an unfulfilled desire has sat quietly for years. That desire you probably never told anyone about. That dream you've seen shattered many times but still couldn't be removed from your heart. That hope the world called weak, but your heart still clings to. God says that some desires return to your heart again and again, because they're connected not just to your desires, but also to your destiny. This time of your life is very important.